I'm Ellie Harrison. I'm the chair of the Get Glasgow Moving Public Transport campaign, and today we're back outside SPT's offices on St Vincent Street to hear them publishing the draft Strathclyde regional bus strategy, which will hopefully set out plans to take the bus network back into public control over the next few years. There is a meeting at 10 o'clock of the Strategy and Programmes Committee, and they have published the draft bus strategy that they started work on in June 2023. So it's quite a momentous day. We can see what they're planning to do, and they have set out commitments to bring the bus network back into public control through franchising and to set up, hopefully, or to investigate setting up a new publicly owned operator for Strathclyde. So we're really pleased about both of those things. SPT are now opening up for another public consultation, which will launch in early March. It will be a 12-week public consultation where they'll be looking for views from people all across the region as to whether they want this to happen. We as a campaign will obviously be mobilising again, getting out across Strathclyde and telling people what's happening and saying you need to get behind this. It's going to have a massive impact on the quality of our public transport. It's going to be good news for bus passengers when it finally happens. Better Buses for Strathclyde. Get Glasgow Moving was one of the organisations that helped to launch a campaign back in 2023, but it's supported by lots of different organisations, trade unions, the Scottish Trade Union Congress, environmental campaigns like Friends of the Earth Scotland and the Glasgow Eco Trust, the Poverty Alliance. We have Asthma and Lungs Scotland supporting it for air pollution reasons, and we have a whole host of community organisations, community campaigns and community councils across Strathclyde that are back in the campaign. We really are amassing a huge coalition showing the huge weight of support for taking the bus network back into public control. Ultimately, what we want is a fully integrated public transport network across Strathclyde that is easy and affordable for people to use. So the bus network is by far the biggest part of that. We want every single community in Strathclyde connected with a really good bus service, a reliable bus service that is affordable and that is linked up to take them to their nearest train station, to hop on a train, to get into the nearest urban centre where they need to go for work or college or for whatever else. We want everybody in Strathclyde to be able to get around easily without needing to own a car. It's definitely achievable, and you can see that there is a trend across the UK unfolding where big city regions like Greater Manchester, Liverpool City region, West Yorkshire around Leeds are all taking steps to bring their bus networks back into public control over the next few years. Bus deregulation, the policy that was introduced in 1986, is finally coming to an end. I think in the next 5 to 10 years we're going to see that nearly all of the UK's bus network will be brought back into public control. We want Strathclyde to be the first region in Scotland to do that, and that's why we're out here today. But it makes a huge difference for passengers in Greater Manchester, where they just finished the process of bus franchising. They now have a hopper fare. It's £2 to get anywhere across the 12 local authorities in Greater Manchester, and you can get on as many buses as you need in an hour for £2. So that's really a game changer if we have something like that in Strathclyde, because a bus in from somewhere like Cumbernauld, £8 return, you know, it's a huge amount of money that people are having to spend to get to work every day. And if that was just £2, it would have a massive impact on people's quality of life and also encourage many, many, many more people to use the bus, which is what we want to see.